welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new, welcome to Divine and On Time with me, the Divine Beauties Tarot. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share. Show me you care. Cards I'm using today will be listed in the description box below, along with information on how to contact me for a personal reading. My beautiful Scorpios, let's see what is up, what has been happening, what is going on with you guys for the month of April. I also had a discussion with, I think it was Libra or Virgo, one of those two, about, you know, my readings are not going to resonate with everybody, obviously. These are general readings, but even, you know, sometimes my readings won't resonate until a week later or 2 weeks later, maybe even as far out as a month later. So please keep that in mind. Also watch your sun, moon, and rising to get a better overall picture of what's going on with you. So Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, spirit, what do we have? Pull a blessing card for you guys. What do we have for Scorpio, sun, moon, rising? A blessing to lift sadness. Absolutely beautiful energy. So this is spirit stepping in for those of you that have been back of the deck energy, a blessing for support. Yeah, so this is spirit coming in for those of you that have been suffering from anxiety or the feeling of being alone. I just get like really being alone. Some of you could have been seeing or will start seeing a lot of moths. This is going to be a sign from spirit as well. You might want to look up the spiritual meaning of a moth. The number 30 is also on this card, and so that's the number 3 in general is communication. It's also a number of creativity. It's a number of relationships. So I think that's going to be the basis of your reading, Scorpio, for the month of April. I feel like some of you have been in this really dark space for a while, and you may have trouble now opening up to people. And I say that because of how open her chest area is here. Being more vulnerable. Some of you have been hurt. A lot of past hurts is definitely what I'm feeling from this card, and you've kind of secluded yourself. Even if you're not going through the depression or the anxiety, some of you closed yourself off from other people because of, it's like that they're showing me 7 of swords in my mind's eye. So it's that 7 of swords type of energy where you have been hurt over and over again. You run into the same types of relationships. You run into the same types of friends. Some of you have a relationship coming in. This card gives me death vibes. So some of you, that's you, Scorpio, from one, that's your energy, but you could be dealing with another Scorpio. I really feel like although you guys are, when you go into darkness, there's still like, you see that residual light around her? Because I'm seeing this 2 ways. There's still a light around you, like, you know, attracting moths to a flame. You still heal other people even when you're going through it. You're the support for other people, right? And maybe in life you have not had that for yourself. Maybe you have been the person that everybody comes to cry, to lean on, to, you know, you take in everybody else's problems. And so spirit is going to be showing you, you've learned, I think you've already learned how to protect yourself against those types of energies. It's just a matter of now you can come out and be vulnerable now. You don't have to always hide away to get away from certain people, to get away from certain types of energies. You can be out. People are allowed to see your light, and you can still push those people away that don't mean you any good or that are not for your highest good. I keep looking over at my labradorite. So labradorite, this is what it looks like. It has sort of like an iridescent coloring to it. Labradorite is going to be a really good crystal for you guys in the month of April. I also feel like labradorite is really good for connecting psychically and using it under your pillow to sleep. Very strong dreams. It's just a really good freaking crystal. It's also really good for anxiety. So if you're suffering from depression, anxiety, you feel like you want to get out, because that's the feeling I'm getting from this card, Scorpio. It's like you want to get out, you want to do things, you want to be sociable, but part of you doesn't want to, especially if you're an empath, you don't want to take on other people's drama, you don't want to take on other people's, it's like you're closing yourself off, trying to protect yourself, but you're going about it the wrong way, okay? Woo! Mouthful off of one card. So now let's jump into, some of you need to get out and get in the sun. You need more sunlight. Don't yell at me, yell at spirit. I wouldn't suggest that you yell at spirit, but I'm just telling you, I'm the messenger. All right, let's see. I don't want these yet. Let's see what's going on And my everyday witch oracle for you guys, Scorpio. Yeah, you guys are in a space, or have been in a space, where you see the beauty even when you're in darkness. It's like you work on your problems, and then you know how to heal other people by working on your problems. This is amazing energy, Scorpio. Although it has like a little dark feel to it, I really feel like that's that death and rebirth that may be coming along for you guys, or this is what you're in the process of going through right now. Spirit, what do we have? Okay. Meditation for clarity. So yeah, your psychic abilities are getting ready to go up a notch. I was just talking to, I want to say it was either Libra or Virgo, about the witch's hat. The witch's hat is a symbol of divine intelligence to me. This is, you know, the point of the witch's hat is your connection to the divine, your connection to source. You also have, she's burning sage here, and then there's the broom. So let's talk about it. So the broom to me signifies sweeping away negativity. Okay. See how she's using her hat, her crown, to keep negativity at bay. So this is essentially you working with spirit. There's that number 3 coming in again with creativity and co-creation, in order to block out any energies that don't serve you, but yet you can walk through life without having to go into this dark sort of, they show me the hermit. So dark hermit mode type of energy. I also, like, you guys have so much wisdom, it's ridiculously scary. And so I also feel like you guys will be spending a lot of time in meditation in the month of April, really connecting to source. All these hues of purple resonate with the crown and third eye chakra. So I really feel like you guys are gonna be wide open and receptive. All of this water, very receptive to new intuitive abilities coming in for you, and really honing in on the gifts that you already have. I also feel like you guys, Scorpio, you're going to be in this space of wanting to be alone. Maybe some of you have been chilling out with your pet and but spirit is kind of pushing you out of that. It's time for you now to start socializing, especially if you've been alone for a while. You're single, and it's like, what are you expecting? Especially when you're single and you're looking for a soulmate. Do you think that person's going to climb through the window in your house? I mean, it's totally possible, but I wouldn't suggest you date them. I would suggest you call the police. So this is one of those energies of you have to make the move towards your manifestation, right? So meditating for clarity is going to be very important for you. Keeping yourself cleansed, taking your spiritual baths, keeping yourself protected, using, you know, your sage or Palo Santo, whatever you have at hand to keep yourself centered, crystals, anything of that nature. Woo! You guys, I mean, this is, I said you get out in the sun more, and the sun is the back of the deck on this card. So let's see what else is going on with you for your astrology card, Scorpio. They have a lot to say to you. You guys must really need some help. They have a lot to say to you right now. All right. I just heard there's nothing wrong with slowing down. Learn how to live in the present moment. Learn how to, and I feel like some of you, your soul's purpose is to come back and learn how to to live in the present moment. Oh, look at that. Back of the deck, 7th house. That's Libra energy. Some of you are dealing with a Libra. Or you could be dealing with a Taurus as well. This area of, or not a Taurus, I'm sorry, a Libra. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. Since I said Taurus, you may be dealing with a Taurus. Who knows? Everybody's different. General reading. All right, so some of you are spiritual leaders, spiritual teachers. Some of you have platforms, maybe on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, and you have a spiritual business that you're working on. But I'm really seeing more relationship stuff here. You came out strong, Scorpio. There's your energy here. This energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So Scorpio rules the 8th house. So this is that house of, again, secrets. It's also that house of our subconscious and kind of digging in deep to things that we normally would not see. Some of you will be seeing, I don't know why I see this. I see that as a spider. It looks like a spider. Some of you will be seeing a lot of spiders, snakes. Keep them over there. Away from me. I know there's signs and spirits constantly sending them to me, but I'm like, can y'all like write me a letter or shoot me a text message or something, because this is not going to work for me. So And I also just heard be yourself. Some of you are afraid, again, of being vulnerable, of being yourself, feeling as though if you are, you know, you have to put on this mask or be this type of person to keep negativity away from you and fear of what someone else is going to say. They're not paying your bills. They're not laying in your bed, right? They're not taking care of your kids. They don't matter. All right? Simple as that. Now, obviously, show compassion to all, but people's opinions of you are none of your business. Okay? Some of you have been in this energy a while where you are waiting on a soulmate and you're like, okay, well, dear God, when is it going to happen? Right? When is it going to happen for me? And I really feel like this person is coming in when you are at your most connected. This person is coming in where you feel at your most protected. And it's because you are going to be taking this leap of faith to step out of this vulnerable state that you've been in, Scorpio, this state of being alone. Once you start getting out, once you start being more sociable, you've got your, you know, you feel centered, you feel grounded, you feel connected to source. That's when this person comes in, because you need your logic, but you also need your intuitive abilities to know that this person is for you, or else because of this Seven of Swords energy where you feel like you are going to be stabbed in the back again or wronged, you're going to push away your potential soulmate. And that's not what Spirit wants for you. They want you to recognize this person when they come along. Now, for some of you that are running a business, so the 8th house is also the ruler of shared resources. So some of you are already married, and maybe you're starting a business together, or maybe you are working with business partners or something. It's something about business. I really feel like you guys may have been a little sad about your business. Maybe it's not picking up or taking off as you expected it to. And Spirit is like, well, we wanted you to be more connected with us so that you can have more self-trust. The self-trust part, that's what they've been screaming that at me since I started the reading. I haven't said it. The self-trust part, that's what they've been really working with you on, Scorpio. So water. Oh, look at that. Back of the deck energy is the Fool. So again, that leap of faith. Some of you are afraid to take the risk and get out and be more sociable. Why, Scorpio? Why? Don't keep yourself hidden. And, you know, you guys exhibit a lot of sex appeal. You guys, even when you don't see it, you guys exhibit a lot of, you just exude. Again, this light coming off of her. This is what people see when they look at you. You think people see the darkness, that part of you that you don't usually share with other people. You think that people see the sadness. You think, but a lot of you come off as being really happy, carefree and happy-go-lucky, when really you're suffering in silence. And Spirit wants you to drop that and be vulnerable and learn how to talk to people about what you're going through. Because as I started the reading, I said you guys take on a lot of people's energy, and now it's time for somebody to take on your energy. You know, it's time for you to have somebody, a shoulder to cry on, so to speak. I think that is a karmic cycle that you guys may be breaking as well. Yeah, healing. 3 of Swords reversed. 2 of Swords reversed. I love to see it. I love to see it. And the Moon. Yeah. That's it. Okay. King of Swords, back of the deck energy. Yeah, you guys are learning really how to stay more connected and stay out of your feels. So this does not mean you don't get sad. This does not mean you don't get depressed. This means that you guys are finding a new way, Scorpio, to heal yourself that doesn't involve you going into this like tiny depression or tiny depressive state where you're kind of wallowing in self-pity. There's nothing wrong with that. We're human. That's what we do. I mean, I do it all the time. But Spirit is teaching you a different way of how to deal with depression. Get out in the sun. Get out and ground yourself. Meditate. Drink more water. Take your spiritual baths. These are all things that will cleanse not only your body, but cleanse you on a soul level, okay? So we have the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords showing up in your reading right now. This is that energy. You have a 2 and a 3. So 2 and 3 makes 5, which signifies change coming. So this is a change in how you heal yourself, but also a change in how you heal because you have 2 Swords cards along with the Moon. So the Moon is subconscious, Swords are mental. So this is how you heal your thought process. It's like the moment you start feeling yourself going back into sadness or getting kind of caught up in your feelings, you snap yourself out of it. And that's what Spirit is trying to teach you. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, don't know where that came from. Or maybe this is somebody that hurt you in the past. And in your subconscious, this is going to happen again. That's a cycle that's closed. That's done. Okay. That's what Spirit is wanting you to know. Even if it's not a Sagittarius, it could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could have been another Scorpio. What else am I seeing here? Libra, any of those signs. Or it could have been a Pisces as well, or a Cancer. You guys do have something fantastic. The moon speaks of things happening behind the scenes. And so the more you stay in this space of what if, like I wonder what Spirit's putting together for me. It's that wonderment that you need to stay in. That's what they're trying to get you in. Because if you go into, and I said, you guys need to work on being more present, being more in the moment. And I think that's something that your soul is learning over time. I think that's a cycle that you guys are closing up on, where you're learning how to live in the moment, and then all these beautiful things just start flowing into you. I really feel like candle magic is going to be wonderful for you guys at this time. There is going to be a very strong, especially around the full moon, candle magic is going to be really good for you guys. Let's clarify. Some of you are at a crossroads in love. Maybe there was a person you weren't sure about, some things were happening behind the scenes, and you finally decided to let them go, and now you're kind of feeling anxious about, like, okay, well, what's next? What's next? Well, Spirit wants you to stay in the present moment, not worrying about what's next, because something beautiful is coming, but you don't have to worry about it. Get excited about it. That's what they're trying to get you to do. Page of Cups, can't make it up. Something beautiful is coming. Three of Swords reversed. Yeah. Knight of Cups reversed. It's just delayed. It's just delayed. And I feel like since the Three of Swords in the reverse, you're kind of done waiting, because this is energy of Hangman just popped out in the reverse, but I won't keep it. This is the energy of, you know, something that was once delayed is now on its way to you. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment coming in. You're going to be sitting very pretty, Scorpio. If this is about a business endeavor with this Knight of Cups here, I feel like you guys wanted to start something maybe a long time ago you wanted to start a business, or you just weren't sure of it. Maybe your partner wasn't sure of it, and you guys may have battled it out, starting a business. Maybe, you know, one or the other thought it wasn't a good idea. I just feel like you guys taking a step back actually did some good for you. So a lot of harmony coming back into your life. Four of Wands reversed. Yeah. A lot of you guys, you're married, or there were some like tiffs in the family, and this could have been due to business. It could have just been due to love in general, but a blessing to lift sadness is here. So if there's been any type of anxiety over your marriage, over a business, over finding your soulmate, I really feel like there is somebody coming in, or somebody is going to be speaking their truth in the situation. Woo! My goodness, guys. I really want to clarify. Yeah, something is happening with a business behind the scenes, a business that right now may not be so stable. This could also be a marriage that might not be so stable right now. Clarify the Four of Wands, Spirit. Yeah, Two of Cups. So these could be contracts you've been waiting on, and there may have been some delays. Page of Cups, or Page of Pentacles, sorry, back of the deck energy. There could have been delays with a contract. This could also be dealing with a home. Maybe you guys have had some anxiety over a home, and there is some paperwork coming through. They're just asking you to be patient at this time, with Temperance as the back of the deck energy. Also, Temperance is there because if passions have gone high, you know, tensions going high, anything that has to do with the family and like tiffs or anything like that, that is going to be coming to a close. Things are working themselves out is all I keep hearing, because the Two of Cups to me also defines spirituality as well as the Lovers. So this is you being more tied to source, using your intuitive abilities above your logic. Yes, you're using your logic, but you're also bringing your intuitive abilities along with that, connecting the head and the heart, so to speak. This Two of Cups, like how they're standing there, she's standing in the water, she's standing. So there may be a situation where you are in a relationship and one person is more emotional and you're more logical, more grounded, or vice versa. I feel like you guys are going to bring that together, and there's going to be an equality of sorts with that. And so I said balance and harmony. There's a 6 here with the 4 and the 2 of Cups. A lot of balance coming back into fruition. Let's see here. Yeah, so there may have been some confusion over a wish fulfillment, or I just feel like there was a lot of confusion surrounding the whole situation. And so once you guys decided to go within, go in this hermit mode, take some time out, meditation, you guys come to this moment of clarity. And so whatever this blockage was, this could have been a creative block, this could have been a manifestation block where you're waiting on something to come in, a wish fulfillment, and it wasn't coming in because you have to learn to release, Scorpio. And this is either something you're going through now or something you will be learning coming up. You had to learn to release. Some of you wanted to go back to school and didn't see how you were going to do that, and Spirit is working things out for you. Either way, you guys have a wish fulfillment coming in that will lead you to a space where you are no longer at a crossroads, where you are in this, and it's going to come when you start healing. It's when you're in this healing energy. I love this. All right, Scorpio, that is all I have for you. I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.